All right, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Agatha. Thank you all for coming in. Let me just ask you to mute as well if it's okay. Or I can just press the big old button to mute you. That's the power of Zoom. Thank you, my loves. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. I will just keep an eye on the sidebar for anyone who wants to come in, but oh, I love seeing your faces. Hello, beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin myself so that I am the main speaker that everyone can see. Okay, I feel like I'm an expert today. Like, look, Zoom is streaming in. Everyone can see me. Instead of the little frazzled me who was trying to work things out yesterday. So, hello, Maria. Welcome. So good to see all of you. Okay, my loves. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start right now, and to just welcome you all in, I want to just bring you into a little journey as promised yesterday. I really want this to land for you as a truly embodied experience so that you can really feel into the power of what we are here to talk about, the truth of who you are, right? That's the real thing that I want you to take away. And obviously, just to echo what I shared yesterday, it really is your decision going forward, like the way you want to take your steps forward. So my hope is that you can truly feel how powerful you are being with me these 2 days. And I just want you to take this beautiful moment to feel into that, to feel into your own divine energy. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to bring us into a space where we can just really land. And because it's Facebook, I'm going to just play it safe and um, really just play something that doesn't cancel us out in any way. So just give me a moment while I really bring us into that space. But I just want you to settle wherever you are. If you're driving, please don't. But if you are in a place where it's safe for you to just sit and close your eyes for the next 10 minutes, I would say 10 minutes. I don't know because I don't plan my meditation. So I would say 10 minutes. And just allow yourself to feel into the words that I am going to speak out right now. Okay? Okay, my loves. So if you are ready, just allow yourself to close your eyes. And I'm just going to bring the music up a little notch so that you can at least drown in the frequency of it. With your eyes closed, I want you to take 3 deep belly breaths with me. And when you exhale, I just want you to land with this musical tone, Ha, H-A. So deep breath in, into the belly, exhaling, Ha. 2 more times. Really feel your heart landing you and anchoring you deep into the earth. One last time. Really allow the chamber of your voice to intonate, bring you into that sacred space of the earth. And feel the rush of yourself just grounding, rooting, just all your energy going all the way into that beautiful golden pool of light beneath you, wherever you're seated right now. And as you touch the earth, you are now slowly rising up, slowly rising, this grand and regal rising as you push through the bones, the flesh, the pores of your skin, up the spine, each vertebrae forming, swirling, slowly rising all the way out of your physical body, beyond your body, to this space that is the pinnacle, beyond the crown of your head, a few inches above your head. It's a space where if you reached your arms up, it is right there at your fingertips. Take a deep breath in from this pinnacle and draw that energy into your belly. And when you exhale, exhale through your nose into that golden pool of light that you're seated on, all the way in. Connecting now this sacred line that runs through you from that pinnacle down to the golden pool of light. Revel in it. Feel the energy, this super consciousness made of the divine. Feel the energy now cascading down slowly through your crown, activating crown chakra. In this moment, I just want to invite you to open up your body even more if you feel that it's a little bit constricted or contracted. Just push your shoulder blades back, push open your heart, face to the sky. Open up your body in the front. And as your back comes into your awareness, open up the back as well. Just open it up like a door that you could just open up and feel the light streaming in through you from the back and the front. Light is streaming through your crown right now as well. Let the divine consciousness stream through you. Let yourself remember you are this goddess energy that is coming in right now. Through the third eye now, coming into lucid clarity, knowing exactly what you need to be and do, knowing who you really are. Feel the energy now just streaming down your throat, activating your manifesting powers. This starlight that is coming through, all the way now, streaming more love into your heart space. That star power is what is known as the spirit of fire in traditional Taoist healing medicine. It brings inspiration and insight, awareness and compassion, and it resides first and foremost in the heart. Let that open your heart up. Let it burn bright and strong. And it will continue to traverse down to your solar plexus, lighting up that space with the power of the 1,000 suns. It is carried by the steward, known as the spirit of wood, the steward of vision, imagination, direction, and benevolence. Let it activate. Push your solar plexus even wider. Stretch it open. Let it grow like a tree growing out of your solar plexus. Continue to allow the goddess energy to travel further down now as it continues to root in through the solar plexus, through the belly, with the spirit of earth, the spirit of integrity, intention, clear thought, and devotion. As it flows deeply, it flows into the chakra 2, second chakra, space of emotional body. And we want to know how to truly activate this space so that we can feel in the body. Allow the spirit of metal to rise, to activate your animal wit, embodiment, sensation, appreciation, pleasure. And as it continues to traverse down into the dark caverns, ancient wisdom will arise through the spirit of water, where your instinctual power and aligned will come to life. Rooting down now to your first root chakra. Connect that now to the space of the golden pool of light. Connect that. Connect both ends, the visible and the invisible bodies coming, merging into one. Powerful, bright light. Feel in your body now any tension, any parts that are asking for your attention, perhaps. When you find that space, shower it with all your light. Move in, breathe into it, move into that space. Shower it with light from above and below. You might see a shape coming into form, or perhaps colors even. I just want you to stay with that feeling now. Just stay with it. Never taking your eyes off it. Holding it sacred. Open up the back of it, the back side of you. Bring in more light from the back. Really feel that warm embrace you're giving it. Keep showering it with light, the goddess light that you're bringing in, that you are embodying now. Keep doing this as you slowly allow yourself to move your wrists, the little digits, your fingers, your legs. Allow your physiology to rearrange, to take in this, to handle this higher vibrational frequency that we have just called in. And when you open your eyes, I want you to know that this is your neutral state. This is meant to be your natural state. So it should feel easy. It should feel almost like you've always done this. It's natural. Keep showering it with love. Bring in love. Infuse yourself with love. And even if you can't infuse yourself with love, just be with it. Because you are love. You are made of love. If you want to go with me the way that I just ended it, you can do that as well. And just deeply inhale and again. How did that feel for all of you? Yes, infinite potential. Definitely, definitely. Really feel that as something that is, of course, it's happening for you. There's no question. Okay. There is a saying in the Yellow Emperor's canon of medicine. If you study Taoist ancient Chinese medicine, heaven is covered with constellations, earth with waterways, and man with channels. And these things that we just went through, we actually allowed the divine light, the cosmic light, to channel through us. And whatever you're feeling right now, I'd love to hear what you're feeling, where you felt the tension, right? Then we can have a bigger conversation about it, because it really is, the entire universe is the true human body. So when we learn how to work with the body, we are actually preparing our bodies for so much more. We're preparing the body for a far deeper level of opening and awakening. And when we infuse that with the medicine of spirit and nature, we are increasing the life force within us. So today is going to be very interesting because I wanted to really pose the question of what is a goddess to you? And then I think the question really should be, what does a goddess feel like in you? Because I truly believe that there is a goddess in every woman, every woman. And I think we've been so conditioned in a way where we think that the goddess is someone who's completely aloof and perfect, in a way that is immortalized, right? We immortalize a goddess. But what if I told you that you forgot that you are a goddess? You just forgot. And to me, I would just share, a goddess has a face of what we call the witch as well. She walks with the power of the universe, but she's not perfect, because what is perfect anyway? She is invincible because she goes all in. Here, her emotions, her pain, her joy. If you have read any myth about goddesses, you would know she can call up a thunderstorm if she wanted to, or shower the earth with her blessings of abundance and sunlight. And that is the invincibility that we as women hold, because we radiate that all the time, whether we are facing failures or alchemizing pain or crying with all the sorrows of the world. We are never ever in that place where we ever say, I lost hope or vision. A goddess never says that, ever. Whether you work with a specific goddess or you're looking to embody that energy, that archetype of a goddess, it doesn't actually feel empowering until you see her witch side. That word conjures up so much emotions in every person. It's unbelievable. From every woman I speak to men, children, everyone has a different idea of what a goddess and a witch are. The conditioning is deep, it runs deep. But what I'm going to be sharing today is that this is an energy that will walk you home to really embodying the truth of who you are. And this is a conditioning that needs to be dismantled, and it is a dismantling we all need to do together as women, because this conditioning has kept women in a space where they think they have to keep it all together to get over our emotions. It's kept women discounting themselves for centuries, diminishing their inner lights, giving and giving and giving, and sort of just burying their true identity and their true voice to the point where they don't even remember the way home. And this is seen in so many things, including ageism, including the way they think beauty standards are. These are very surfacey things that I'm talking about, but I've certainly experienced that myself. Anyone else who wants to share, you're very welcome to as well. And this needs to change, and the change happens from within us. We can look outward forever, all day long, for things to change, but if it doesn't change within us, it doesn't happen. It won't happen. I truly believe that. And that is why I'm here to really help women to remember and embody their wholeness, because that is the only way we can start to really reclaim our power and really awaken to the ability to see the truth. And the reason I kind of shared that yesterday, the reason why you can't perceive many things is because the energy circuits in you are not activated. The distortion in your energy field is also a reason why you are not seeing what you desire manifesting in your life. And today I'm just gonna really go with what Spirit wants me to share. And I've written so many things. I tend to just let go and let what needs to come through, because I truly believe that when you're here in this space, I believe that you're open to the idea of working with energy. Yeah. Who's really new to it, or who's worked with work energy? If you want to share, I would love to hear your experience working with that. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Maria. I'm just looking at the comments now, so I'm a little bit slower on the uptake, but I would definitely see them. I think a lot of times I get this question: how do you feel all your feelings and not lose self-control? Right? Does anyone feel that as well? How do you feel all your feelings and not lose self-control? And this was something I held deeply as like a standard of living for me for a long time, by the way. I truly believe that if I felt all my feelings, I would lose self-control. I would totally lose my ability to thrive, to be in a state of maintenance, like in the sense of like who I am. And it's so interesting because I speak to so many creative women. I remember this conversation very distinctly with one artist who did beautiful artwork. And I don't know what we were talking about anymore, but one thing she mentioned was, ooh, I don't know. I don't think I want to go down that rabbit hole because I'm so afraid of what will come through. Yeah. And I was sitting there at the time because I was really, really green in the field, just started, really passionate, really excited to share my work. And I was like, you have to feel everything. When you feel everything, you get even more creative. You create even more magnificent work. And she was like, no, 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 no. And I probably scared her off, right? Because of what I was saying. And I think it's something that you would only hear when you're in the right space. One thing I always remember and I love sharing is that divine timing is literally just getting into the vibrational space that is a match for you. That's all that is. I don't know what your belief is about divine timing, but that has worked for me. I truly believe that divine timing isn't something that is given, but it's rather a match that I feel, oh, that is a vibrational match to what I want. And so, boom, I'll go for it. boom, I'll hear it. It's like the teacher shows up when the student is ready. And so when I start learning to feel all my feelings in the body instead of attaching emotional and mental stories to it, a lot of things started to unravel for me, because I realized that, oh my goodness, I've never actually been so in my body ever. I didn't feel safe. And the body is fucking amazing. It holds memories for you, and it expands its capacity as much as it can. It's like a rubber band that goes bigger and bigger until it can't, because its priority is survivorship. So it does an excellent job at it, definitely. And it has made so much allowance for us to shove the feelings aside, to suppress them, to hide them away. Everything is pretty upfront until everything begins to crumble, right? That's when we say, oh, I hit rock bottom. That's when you say, God, like, I'm so depressed. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, right? Maria is saying divine timing feels like an alignment of some sort, like you know things are happening as they are meant, and there is this deep knowing within. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And I think a lot of times we don't even realize how powerful we are in terms of creating that life we want. We feel the deep knowing, and then we say, oh, no, maybe it's not the right time. We make up all these reasons not to do it. Is anyone there right now with that? It's very safe to be here to share that if you are, okay? Just want to share that. You know, I shared this before. I'm going to say this again. The logical mind is designed to keep us small and safe. And so I would truly pose this question to you. How are you cutting yourself off from letting more of your cosmic magnificence in? Because if you knew that you are a cosmic being, if you knew that everything that you're feeling right now in your body in a conscious way, yeah? Because if you're not consciously feeling it, what you're doing is basically your emotional body is running your life for you. So how that feels like is, oh, you've got all these stories about like, maybe that woman doesn't like me, and so I shouldn't do this, or like I shouldn't put this business out there because people will copy on my copy, or I can't launch this right now because it's not the right time. You know, maybe I shouldn't send my book out to this agent because maybe they are it's a busy season and they won't read it. Whatever, right? Whatever, right? So how are you cutting yourself off from letting more of your cosmic magnificence in? Because we are running on a very finite way of living. Your energy is drained and your time is running out. I mean, in this dimension, you're not getting any day younger. Yeah. But we forget, we get hung up on so little things, like, oh my god, I really want to do that, but I'm so afraid of putting my money out there. And here's the thing, guys, your logical mind hates giving things away, hates putting money out, hates paying someone. Money is a good example, but it can be anything else. It can be giving away the books that you love, the jewels that you bought that you never even wore, the clothes that you bought that you never wore. It still has this thing of justifying why you should keep them. When really, if we could switch our perspective and see when we're giving out, we're actually giving out from this overflow. Yeah, I want to say this. Yeah, not giving out from scarcity, not giving out of fear. When you're giving out from overflow, because you know that when you're giving and you're putting whatever it is, your money, your jewelry, whatever it is, you're actually changing someone's life, whether it is their life or your life. Because now, thanks to one of my beautiful mentors, I see when I'm paying something out, I see that I'm actually changing that person's life. I'm actually paying them for their service. I'm saying, thank you for helping me make my life easier. Thank you for saving me time. And I don't ever want to really, I'm at a place where I really don't want to bargain, because I think that is really selling them short for the work that they're giving me, they're doing for me. And I feel that is something that needed to come up today for anyone who wants to hear, right? Again, I said this yesterday, I say that in every live. If I forget, sorry, but I will say it again. I want you to take whatever I'm saying with curiosity. I'm not saying anything that has to be right. I'm not saying anything that has to be wrong. I just want you to take it with curiosity, because the way we learn is really to open our hearts up with questions. Yeah, Maria. Oh, yes. Beautiful sister. The power of giving is about no attachment. And I think it becomes so much more powerful when you're connected with you as the soul. Yesterday I said this: you have a mind. You're not the mind. You are the soul. And when you're connected with your soul, this is the reason I think people always ask that, why is it important to live on purpose? Why is it important to be connected with the soul? For me, it really is because I have experienced that connection, and that connection has given me really like this full access, and it becomes even more, and it keeps becoming more, this access to how I can live on purpose no matter what. And this is the key I want to really emphasize. Living on purpose is the first step. It's staying the course no matter what, staying on the water course way, as they say, no matter what. That is the work. We live in a world where we are so conditioned to be scared of giving and receiving. It's like we want to care, but we are afraid it will be rejected. We want to be cared, we want to be loved, but we are afraid that we actually don't matter. But what it really is, I feel, for me at least, I spend my, my childhood and my teenage years and even my early adulthood questioning, what is love? How can I be loved? But what I feel now that I'm here, sitting here, talking to you and helping women and doing the work every single day with devotion, I feel it's just that we truly just simply want to have a sense of where home is. That's it. And if that home isn't built within you, if you don't see the Tao that leads towards that home, then nobody else, no matter what they say or do, can give that to you. It really doesn't matter whether it's a compliment or a criticism or even a helpful advice or instructions, whatever it is, strategy. So you want to live on purpose? Make bold moves that matter to you. Invite everyone in with all your heart. And jump fully into your dreams and have no doubt they will come true. That is how you can live on purpose in your own authentic power every single day. And if you're in that space now where you're saying, I followed all my passion, I quit my job and I started this thing and whatever it is that you've done, but you're not seeing it happening for you, I want you to take a deep breath and exhale it all out, this frustration that's pent up in you, and start to feel in your body where it is. Yeah. Keep an eye on that while I speak with you. Because I think the real question here is, yes, you followed your passion, and then did you put a timestamp on how fast it needs to happen? Did you follow a strategy or an advice that you thought, yeah, maybe I should really do that, but it wasn't something that was intuitively attuned, right? And also, this is largely why I would say I wouldn't know for sure until I speak with you one to one. This is probably what it is, the subconscious dissonance, the beliefs that, work should not be synonymous with passion. That if you follow your passion, then you need to be struggling. It's like the struggling artist archetype, right? And so it's truly important for us to know and come back to that vortex of stillness every single day, because the truth of who you are is that vortex. When you truly follow your what I call like your fuck yes, despite your naysayers within and without, because everyone has an opinion, everyone, including your high functioning mind. You live in a frequency that you know deeply you already are whole and enough. And so when you swim in that frequency, imagine just coming to that space, right? Swimming in it every day, like you would do with your workouts at the gym, and just going in there all the time, every day. What happens? You strengthen yourself. You are multiplying the frequency of miracles and abundance that you are going to swim in every single day. And of course, anything you focus your energy on, like yesterday I was saying, you want to learn how to consciously, like, really focus your energy and aim. That's when things can happen really quickly, because now you know, oh, fuck, I'm alive, I'm powerful, and you are embodying the goddess. And when you're embodying the goddess, you are embodying the unknown, which is as limitless and of galactic proportions as the great mystery that we call the cosmos, the universe. So, how do we embody the consciousness of the cosmos? That is something that will be taught inside the Siren Goddess immersion. That is an immersion that I run. I run it in 3 months and 6 months, and I also do one-to-one mentorships. But even if you don't feel called to do that, it is something for you to really sit in and wonder, huh, how does that consciousness of the cosmos feel like? Right? So I want you to really feel into that. We did a little walk in today. We did a little embodiment practice there. We didn't go too deep, I would have to admit, because to take you deeper, it has to be a longer time for us to spend together, because there will be lots of things that will come up. And it is my responsibility to share that, when we start to awaken, we want to be able to be in a state where the higher state of consciousness is embodied. You don't want to go in and kind of feel like, oh my God, I am enlightened. And then you don't anchor that in. This is the core of my teachings. To every woman that comes in to work with me, I always say, yes, you've enlightened, but you haven't embodied that. That's why you feel like, I don't know why I'm not living it. Like, I know, I intellectually know, but I'm not living it. I'm healing everyone else, but I'm not living the abundance that I know I'm meant to live, all these things. That's why embodiment work is so beautiful because you start to come into an awakening to the truth of who you are. And that awakening can only be experienced. It cannot be like taught, like, here you go, you're awakened. I truly believe that you have to feel into it. When you are disconnected, you know it, because life will feel really hard. Life will feel really laborious, right? So really feel into it, when you are doing everything and you feel that, oh, I'm really doing it based on everything that I'm meant to be doing, but it's not happening. Really ask yourself, are you really doing what you feel you are meant to be doing? Or are you doing that based on what other people say you should be doing? Yeah. So I'm just gonna check and see. Oh, Maria, yes. Thank you, Maria. Maria saying, for those of you looking or considering this to say to do it, her magic is beyond. Thank you. I really am I find it like a really important mission to really teach women to do that. What happens inside this beautiful immersion is that I know that you can intellectually get all of the things you need to do, but the self-sabotaging beliefs are holding you back. And so we are going to address them head on, right? Whether you want to become the boss of your own work or you want to live in a beautiful way where your relationships are flourishing, it all ties back together. We are multidimensional beings. We have to stop living in a separate way from outsiders and also from within us. We can't compartmentalize our emotions. We have to learn how to transmute them. We have to learn alchemy. And alchemy doesn't happen, it only happens, let's just say, it only happens when you go into the dirt, the lead, because that's how you transform the lead into gold. So if you want to release the fear of judgment and failure, you want to share your artistic expressions in your spiritual leadership to make an impact on the world, then I invite you really to enter this lush, powerful, and transformative space. So I'm going to share a little bit about the immersion. It's really a beautiful space that I set up so that women can really come in and land and alchemize and transform. And I always say transformation only happens when you're open and ready for whatever that comes in. I work with potent tea spirit that has been used as a shamanic medicine to quiet the mind and open your heart up, to connect with source. To connect with source, to draw out the creative flow, and also to connect with source, to rest, to grow in there. And so you will learn to commune with tea as spirit. And I also work with ancestral wisdom of alchemy steeped in classical Chinese medicine that has been pretty much harked back to when it was first founded by Taoist sages. And obviously, I also initiate you into tea ceremony and bioenergetic healing rituals that are really here designed to alchemize pain into purpose and harmonize and integrate the mind, body, and spirit. And of course, just like something you have experienced at the beginning of this beautiful life, beautiful mystery school of goddess embodiment practices to activate your inner goddess energy and harmonize the subconscious and conscious light. You want to really spring open the trapdoor so that your conscious and your subconscious minds are actually communicating. Because if they're not, then everything is lost, no matter what you pile on top of it. Okay. So I'm really, really excited. I've opened up 10 spots for this month. We're going to really uncover and heal your wounds, whether they are subconscious or generational, so you can really rise with grace and ease. Because I truly believe every woman has it. And you need to remember today, now, this very moment, that you are a magnificent creatrix. You have that power in you. And it's time that you embody that beautiful goddess. Yeah, that is my wish for all of you, all of you. So I have a free sacred transformation call that you can absolutely take up. You can apply There is no pressure to say yes on the call, but do come on in with the intention to commit to this beautiful work, because the truth is, it really is your decision on how you want to do this. I have no doubt you can go on your own to do this, obviously. But with mentorship, what I've learned is that it truly allows you to expand your wings. And again, I truly meant it when I said time is so finite and money is infinite. Once you learn to work with energy in that beautiful way, you can fly, and money is just a byproduct. Healing is a byproduct, because you are a natural, you're an abundance, you're abundance embodied, right? It's time that we really walk that talk. Yeah. So, beautiful ones, I think we've come to the end today. I'm going to ask if any of you have any questions. You want to type that in, you want to voice that out. If you're on Zoom, you're very welcome to. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for giving this girl, woman, the opportunity to make her dream a reality, to serve. You know, that is something I have never thought I would do, but I'm living it every single day as the truth of who I am. And it took some unveiling, some unpeeling, and that is why I can walk you through this path, because I deeply understand what it takes to really do that. And I'm a mentor that would actually just be like, I see that, and I would say it straight away, and you know I swear. So if that's up your alley, book in for a call and let's chat, okay? Okay, all right. Any questions? Anything else? All right, I don't see any comments here on Zoom. If you're all good, you're all good. Do you want to give me a little nod or a little emoji before I complete the ceremony, before I complete this circle? I see a gata. She's typing. Okay. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been such a pleasure spending time with all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And remember, you are absolutely a goddess. So it's time to walk that talk, play big. It's time we really rise. Yeah. Okay, my love. So, oh, thank you. I'm just seeing the comments on Facebook now. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending you all so much love. I will complete the circle today. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings.